Well, good morning. It is Tuesday, December 29th, and we're here for a morning devotion from Psalm 80. It's entitled Prayer for Israel's Restoration. Give ear, O shepherd of Israel, you who lead Joseph like a flock, you who have enthroned upon the cherubim, shine forth before Ephraim and Benjamin and Manasseh. Stir up your might and come to save us. Restore us, O God, let your face shine that we may be saved. O Lord of hosts, how long will you be angry with your people's prayers? You have fed them with the bread of tears and given them tears to drink in full measure. You make us the scorn of your neighbors. Our enemies laugh among themselves. Restore us, O God of hope. Let your face shine that we may be saved. You brought a vine out of Egypt. You drove out the nations and planted it. You cleared the ground for it. It took deep roots and filled the land. The mountains were covered with its shade, the mighty cedars with their branches. It sent out its branches to the sea and its shoots to the river. Why then have you broken down its walls, so that all who pass along the way pluck its fruit? The boar from the forest ravage it, and all the moose in the field feed on it. Turn again, O God of hosts. Look down from heaven and see. Have regard for this vine, the stock that your right hand had planted, that have burned it with fire, that have cut it down. May they perish at the rebuke of their countenance. But let your hand be upon the one at your right hand, the one whom you made strong for yourself. Then you will never turn back from you. Give us life, and we will call on your name. Restore us, O God of hosts. Let your face shine that we may be saved. And so that ends our reading. And so what do we have here today? We have, just a rekindling that God chose a branch out of Egypt, called the Hebrew people out of Egypt to be his chosen people. And they were faithful for a while, then they turned away from God. And God punished them in some ways. And the people are saying, God, give us another chance. Give us another chance. Don't turn your back on us. We're a fallen people. We're imperfect. We have issues. But don't give up on us. Continue to be faithful to us. And one day we'll be faithful back to you. But in that brokenness is where God is the strongest. In that brokenness is where we see God working the most in our lives. See, God has never forgotten us. God is always going to be faithful to us, but we need to turn back to God. We need to be restored to God with a relationship with God so that God's face can shine upon us and we can be saved. Go forth this day in the peace and the love of Christ. Amen.